back roads to the airport today. I don't usually take the back road, but if the conditions are right, where the dirt's nice and compact, it's almost like there's no mud or no nothing, so it's nice. We live in a great part of the country. The weather right now is just perfect. Woke up at like 55 degrees. I'm about, call it an hour and a half north of Detroit, Michigan, so it's a really nice part of the country. I do live a little far from my airport. It's about 30 minutes, but as you know from previous videos, I've got a little strip, 9 Golf 2, that's really close to my house, and I go there a lot to pick up my wife. But today, I don't know. I didn't know where to fly today. I was just like, I wanted to go log some hours, and I wanted to find like about a 2-hour flight away so I could log about 4 hours today. And I'm gonna go head up to Sault Ste Marie, Michigan, which is in the UP, known for the Soo Locks. I haven't been up there. I think I drove through there as a kid, but I don't remember what it's like. So I'm gonna go see if that's a place. Sometimes I do these little pre-explore visits, see if it's a place where my wife and I might want to go spend a day or two. So I'm gonna check that out. The weather doesn't look great, maybe some showers, but who knows, maybe it'll allow me to shoot an approach up there and do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. It looks like it's gonna be a little chilly too, so I brought a jacket. Maybe walk around, do some exploring, and see what I see. But let's get to the airplane.
You saw the intro, headed to Sault Ste Marie. Gonna finish some run-up items here, or pre-flight items. Altimeter set, transponder, we're gonna get that in a minute. Initial heading's good. Flight controls were free and correct. Lights, got the strobe on, we'll do landing light. Fuel selector, we'll go back. We already flipped it, but we'll check it. Or we checked it on the right tank, we'll go back to the left tank. It's a fuller tank. Autopilot is on, we can override, trim does not work, and we can disconnect. Gonna expect 3,000 feet. Initial is gonna be heading, flight level change, and we'll climb out at 115 today. Trim set for takeoff, parking brakes are released, and the brakes, a little roll here, the brakes are holding. Door is latched, sometimes that one gets undone. Center console, we're leaned out, we've got that set. No air conditioning is on. All the circuit breakers are in and feel good. And autopilot set. That set, we're gonna set 32, 35. And that's good for tower. We've got our flight plan in there. Everything's in the green. We're rolling enough now we can do our run up. Scoreboard looks good. Everything else looks good. Fuel quantity good. We just switched that to the bigger tank. Fuel pump is on boost. Mixture, let's go full rich and do our run up. There's 1700 right mag. We've got a drop of, call it 50. Back to both, 1700. And the left mag, we've got a drop of 40. Great mag check. And we're gonna go do low idle. Got it down to 690. That's good. Come back up to about 1,000 RPM and we'll keep leaning this out. Flaps are set at 50 and indicated. Did all that, that's good. Landing light, again, we'll turn that on when we take off here. Engine parameters all look good. Did that. No cast messages. And we don't need ice protection today. Although we might run it. It's been probably about 30 days, so we might run it on our trip up to Sault Ste Marie. Got a little bit of rain up there. We're going to go via a fix called Zabel.
Delete fuel, Pontiac ground. Proceed via route 2, cross runway 18 at Delta. But say again which row you want to go to, the radio cutout.
Let's catch our clearance.
Thank you very much.
We're going to be over the water day, so I've got my raft.
Pontiac ground, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, IFR to Alpha November Juliet.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Pontiac ground cleared to Alpha November Juliet Airport via radar vectors. Then as filed, climb and maintain 3,000. Expect 8,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 132.35. Squawk 5727.
Cleared to Alpha November Juliet, radar vectors as filed, 3,000, 8,000 after 10, 132.35, and 5727 for the squawk, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, read back correct.
And 4 Charlie Charlie, we are at Maven, we have Sierra, we're ready to taxi.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, advise tower IFR, runway 27 left, taxi via Charlie.
27 left via Charlie, 524 Charlie Charlie, will advise.
All right. Everything makes sense. Everything looks good, feels good. If you saw that last video, everything did not feel good. I can't believe how humbling it was for the first time flying in the right seat. That was interesting to say the least. I couldn't believe how much my brain couldn't get it. Really, really poor landings. I mean, I guess what do they say? Any landing that you can walk away from is a good one, but side loaded on that last one.
Ground, Diamond 238 Echo, admin field with information Sierra, you're ready for taxi and run up required.
Diamond 238 Echo, Pontiac ground, taxi via Bravo Basis Tower. For the run up, advise when complete.
Taxi via Bravo to the base of the tower, will advise when complete, 238 Echo.
On that last landing, I thought I did good, but I realized I wasn't. I didn't have all three wheels really firmly on the ground. Started to feel very floaty, very squirrely. Started drifting. So it's kind of like being a pilot for the first time again.
Tower, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, we're holding short of 27 left, we are IFR.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Pontiac Tower, traffic on left basis for the parallel runway. We're waiting after release from Detroit, wind 270 at 5. Continue holding short of runway 27 left.
Holding short, 27 left, 524 Charlie Charlie.
I hate to say I have a favorite controller because I really do like them all here, but he's one of my favorites. I love
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, fly runway heading, runway 27 left. Cleared for takeoff.
27 left, clear for takeoff, runway heading, 524 Charlie Charlie.
He's just got a fun cadence. Like, I like the way he delivers all of his stuff. All right, that guy's for the parallel. No one's on final. Mixture's rich. Landing lights on. Boost pumps on. Flaps 50%. Runway heading is set. 27 left in the window and on the screen. Ease our power in nice and slow. Wants to fly today. 55 degrees out, a little bit warmer than that now, 63. I'm already at 1,500 feet at the end of the runway.
600.
CAPS is available.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, contact Detroit departure.
Order departure, 524 Charlie Charlie, see.
Charlie Golf Papa Kilo India, Squawk 4730, maintain VFR.
Detroit departure, Cirrus 524, Charlie Charlie, 2,400, climbing 3,000, runway headed.
Cirrus 524, Charlie Charlie, Detroit departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000. What's the on-course heading to Zabel?
Climb maintain 4,000, on course is 351.
Roger, same day.
All right, climb power is set, flaps are upped and verified, mixture is leaning, engine parameters are all good in the green.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, Roger, clear direct Zabel, climb and maintain 5,000.
Clear direct Zabel, climb maintain 5,000, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Repaint a new line, nav mode, and 5,000 set. Sync our heading bug. It's beautiful. We just got a rip-in headwind right now. They didn't forecast it that strong.
Charlie Golf Papa Kilo India, radar contact 10 miles northeast of Windsor, altitude indicates 3,100. What's the on-course heading?
18.8 is going to be our next frequency to come up. Actually, as I remember, the wind was stronger down here.
India, Roger.
Approach 510 Golf Tango is descending 4,000, Sierra.
Number 510 Golf Tango, Detroit approach, Roger.
Actually, it looks pretty consistent the whole way. In my briefing on FloorFlight, it looked like it was a little less as we've got further north. It's dropping a little bit as we're climbing. It was forecast to be about 13 knots, so we'll see.
Charlie Golf Papa Kilo India, what's the
where it ends
identifier
up.
to your destination?
A little bit of rain up there.
November 4 Charlie Charlie, climb and maintain 8,000, contact Great Lakes approach 118.8.
Climb maintain 8,000 over to Great Lakes 18.8, 524 Charlie Charlie, Sierra.
November 0 Golf Tango, turn right heading 080, descend and maintain 3,000.
All right, he gave us a climb to 8,000.
Helicopter 7 Charlie Sierra.
As expected.
I can try to find out for you here momentarily.
Flight level change. We'll climb again at 115. It's nice and cool. Get up there as quick as we can.
Great Lakes approach, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, 5,200, climbing 8,000.
And I was coordinating offline last month again.
524 Charlie Charlie, 5,500, climbing 8,000.
524 Charlie Charlie, Great Lakes approach, split out to 3023.
234 Charlie Charlie.
Helicopter 7 Charlie Sierra just talked to Minneapolis Center. They said the Grayling West MO is active.
Yeah, he just said that MOA was active, and that's part of the reason I chose the fix where I was at. Well, he said Grayling West. Let's look here. Grayling West, yep, we're going to avoid that one. And then Pike West,
Number 13079.
we're going to avoid that as well. The Grayling East doesn't start till 10,000 feet. So this little fix between these two MOAs, which it's a crapshoot if they're active. It always says by NOTAM. So I just picked a fix right in between. It only added literally like 2 minutes in between those two MOAs. So we're good.
Enter 986, descend and maintain 4,000.
We'll just expect to talk to Minneapolis Center a few more times. We're going to switch over to 2645 for the next one on Great Lakes. And then Minneapolis and a couple different times, and should be a pretty boring little flight here. Queue up some podcast, and probe heat is off. Let's go ahead and turn that on. It's cold again. 41 degrees up here at 6,000 or 7,600. 300 feet to go. The wind did drop down as forecast, which is good. Now we've only got 16 knots from, it is a headwind. But since we're just doing an out and back, we'll get that headwind on the way back. We'll run lean a peak here just because I'm in no rush. And don't need to be burning a ton of fuel. This plane is great for getting to lean a peak quickly. Go to about 75% power and just take the mixture down to the top of the green arc. The two arcs here, or the two lines. There's a software update that they haven't installed yet. That's got some like warning areas in there. It's going to be yellow, so if you're watching this, it's going to change.
4 Charlie Charlie, traffic 1 o'clock and 10 miles, currently eastbound maneuvering northeast of the Flint Airport between 6 and 7,000 a Learjet.
All right, we're looking for that traffic, 4 Charlie Charlie.
0101, traffic at descent before about 8 miles south-southwest, northbound at 8,000 at Cirrus.
All right, well, it's going to be kind of boring up until we come into for approach. I'm looking at this weather right now. Up there, kind of going pretty quickly.
101, 10 miles from Torrey, turn right, heading 240, maintain 3,000 until establishment, localizer cleared ILS, runway 27 approach.
All right, 240, maintain 3,000, still established, complete ILS, 27 approach, air 101.
Yeah, it's kind of, I'm hoping that kind of trends towards the south.
Flight 1689, contact approach 118.65.
Nothing convective or anything like that. Let's look at the weather right now there. 13:55. That was 30 minutes ago. 13:55, clear clouds, no wind. 3011. Be there in about an hour and 20 minutes. But we're babying it. We got a headwind, and I didn't take on a ton of fuel. We'll have 37 gallons on landing, but we're only burning 14 gallons an hour. 68.
3080 Yankee, contact Minneapolis Center 125.47.
Yeah, it's only 37 degrees up at 8,000 feet right now.
4 Charlie Charlie, change my frequency 126.45.
Up on 2645, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Here's 4 Charlie Charlie, thank you, Saginaw Limited 3021.
21.
Enter 986 as Yankee at flying.
Enter 986, Roger Yankee, thank you.
Yeah, it's getting to be that time of year again. This, I don't know when I'm going to put this out, but I was filmed on, today is Wednesday, August 27th. We've had a nice stretch of weather here, only highs in the upper 60s, kind of touching 70.
November 736, Mike Lima, Great Lakes approach.
Just a beautiful late summer. The Great Lakes are gorgeous. It's like Caribbean water. Mackinac Island is out there. Can't quite see the bridge today. There's some rain over there. That's Mackinac Island. I've got a video when I went into there. But yeah, just beautiful. So we just got the initial descent by Toronto Center. He asked me what approach I was planning on. I just told him the visual. But there's a little bit of an interesting situation. I don't want to say really interesting, but just kind of like a how should I put it? Like best case scenario, when the winds are fairly light and variable. The runway's 5,000, over 5,000 feet long. The last ADS-B report, I'm starting to pick up the ASOS, or what is it there? Yeah, ASOS. So Canadian airspace is really close. There's a delta right here. That's very, very close. If you're using runway 32, they want right traffic, which makes sense. keep you away from there. And there's a runway 14. A little bit ago, they were advertising winds at 5 knots at 120. So that would make 14 probably the best choice. The controller, the Toronto Center, said they're advertising 32 into the Sault Ste. Marie Airport in Canada.
24 Charlie Charlie, continue to send 4,000.
Continue to send 4,000, 524 Charlie Charlie.
So, you know, we just talked about it. I said, you know, the weather's kind of old, or I don't have the updated, what are they landing there? And he said, we're also landing 13 or the other runway, whatever one they have there. So it's kind of like, to stay clear of all their airspace, you know, what would you do? Would you just land with a touch of maybe a touch of a tailwind? It's going to be mostly cross, but a little bit of a tail. And just kind of come out and shoot the straight in on the RNAV there. Or my original thought was to come in and fly left traffic to 14. And since I'm unfamiliar there, I am gonna request and shoot the approach. So let's look at the chart there again. 3-2. Let's just preview the chart. Yeah, we'll just go direct ZV.
Center Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, we just got the latest weather. It looks like 32's favorable. We would like to shoot the approach, go direct ZV at the RNAV 32.
And 24 Charlie Charlie, clear direct to ZV.
Direct ZV, 524 Charlie Charlie, thanks.
524 Charlie Charlie, roger, and when ready, you are cleared to the Sanderson Airport for the RNAV runway 32 approach.
All right, cleared the direct ZV to the RNAV 32 approach into Sault Ste. Marie, 524 Charlie Charlie.
What?
Roger.
Sorry about that. Big old mouthful. No course reversal. Load and activate.
Vertical track.
And we're just going to turn VNAV off for now. Don't need that. I mean, we're really flying this as a visual. Put my chart over here. Should just make sure get my DSET checklist done. All right, altimeter set, landing light. Let's get that on. It's already on. We can kill the probe heat now. Fuel quantity's checked. It's good. It's on the right tank. Mixture is good. Full. Seatback is up just a little bit more.
24 Charlie Charlie, you can continue descent to 3,100.
Continue down to 3,100, 524 Charlie Charlie.
It's interesting that they say 24 Charlie Charlie. Usually in the U.S. it's either 4 Charlie Charlie. I've noticed that coming into Toronto City Center too. Just little tiny differences. All right, so let's pop this chart up now that we got that checklist done. And yeah, so ZV is 3,100, which made sense why he wanted me to continue to send there. And we got the CTAF frequency up.
Mike November Toronto Center, good morning, Audible 280.
Got minimum set. So yeah, I mean, I can see the airport already, or at least what I think is it. So we're just using this as just kind of like a little safeguard to get us in visually. It's one of the reasons I pretty much always file IFR, especially unfamiliar, close to other airspace like it is here. I mean, it's very, very close to that airspace, not even a mile. And that goes from the ground to 3,000.
24 Charlie Charlie, you can contact Unicom now, and you can cancel with me short final in the air, or failing that, you can possibly reach me on the ground when you land and cancel. And if you can't do that, it'll be with Green Bay Radio.
All right, we'll go over to Unicom and we'll cancel with you when we get a little closer. 524 Charlie Charlie.
4 Charlie Charlie, roger.
There's no other traffic right now. The wind is kind of cranking up here. It's 268 at 23 knots. Arm our approach mode. Speaking of that, if you don't listen to Max Trescott podcast, Aviation News Talk, he just did a great episode with a DPE. Forgive me, I forget his name, but they talked about the approach key, specifically in this airplane or the G6 really, and when to arm approach mode and what it really does. And it really clued me into some things that I wasn't super clear on. And it's a great listen. He's got a supplement little slide deck with it. Highly recommend if you fly in anything with this autopilot, when and how you arm approach mode. And how some people think that activates the approach. It doesn't. So yeah, check it out. It's all about the flight director. I won't spoil it for you. All right, runway is in sight. We'll cancel with him once we get established here. We're on a 10-mile final. We'll go half flaps at 4 miles, full flaps at 2 miles. The wind is sporty. Give a call into the Unicom.
Sanderson traffic, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're on a 10-mile final, RNAV 32. Sanderson.
.265. I'll put it in COM 2, just in case someone talks to me on there.
And Toronto Center, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We'll cancel IFR now.
24 Charlie Charlie, roger, check cancel on IFR. I'll close your flight plan and have a good afternoon.
Thanks much, 4 Charlie Charlie.
All right, we'll get stabilized. Glide path is captured. Yeah, a little touch of a tail there at the end. Wind really dropped out, got slow a little bit there, flared a little too high. That's all right.
Sanderson traffic, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, back taxiing 32.
I'll probably get some fuel first, just in case it starts pouring rain, and I don't really want to be standing out there in the rain. All right, well, thanks for coming along. Maybe I'll get some B-roll on the outside, go get some food,